been able to help me. How can I figure out what are the good markets for my product? I said, I'll help you out. So I'm actually working with this client right now. All right, how to choose the right market? Think about that. Don't tell me, just think, how do you choose the right market when you have a product and want to export it? Don't tell me, just think about it. Let me answer that question with another question. Do you know who this guy is? It's not my uncle, it's not my dad. Anybody knows who this guy is? Any country music fans here? All right. No, not George Strait. Not George Strait. He's Johnny Lee. Anybody knows one of the famous songs? What is one of the famous songs of Johnny Lee?
Google.
Probably you might not remember it, but you already heard it sometime. One of his most famous songs. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Let me tell you, one of the most frustrating things is to be looking for business in all the wrong places. That happened to me when I was in the beginning of my career. Had a great product and I was trying to sell it in the wrong markets. And I was having a lot of trouble getting traction in sales because it was the wrong market for my product. So it is very frustrating. You spend a lot of time, energy, resources, and not much results come out. And when you are working for a small business, for example, or for yourself, that can mean the make it or break it, you know, because you may spend all your resources on that shop. So let me ask you another thing. Anybody likes Chipotle? Raise your hands. Let me see. All right, pretty much everyone. Okay, if we were in London, pretty much nobody would have raised a hand. I just read this article last week, and that's a link to the article. And they were talking how Chipotle opened their stores in London, and during the last 3 years, they have not been able to do business. It's been a really bad move. And I just read the article, and they're talking about the reasons why, and I'm thinking if they would have done just a basic analysis, they would have realized that that was not a good market for their product. One of the things that they talk about is that just a few years ago, this food was so unknown that they would open the burrito and they would unwrap it completely. You know, like a tortilla, they would unwrap it and then eat it with a spoon or something like that because they didn't know the product. So, very interesting article just came out last week in Business Week, so check it out. But let me tell you, what I'm going to tell you next is what you need to remember. If you forget anything that I tell you, just remember this next part. And this is something that I always tell my clients. The largest and most popular markets are not always the best for your product.